such a great question, because it goes to what all of the work that's being done inside of our organisation and out in the wider community is about. It's about keeping people safe. And one of the things that we've been very aware of for a long time is that individual counsellors can get caught up in the relationships that they have with their clients, particularly if they're paying clients, where they may lose sight of the people who could be impacted by their client's violence. And they may be caught up in the relationship to the extent that they don't question for themselves the meaning of some of their clients' statements or behaviour. So we've had a very long-standing commitment to making sure that all of our counsellors are experienced in domestic violence work, are knowledgeable about signs of risk of domestic violence, and understand the nuances as well as the responsibilities of working with people who are at risk of using violence. What this means in practice is that our counsellors have to be prepared to challenge any signs of attitudes that are known to be related to risk of domestic violence, because we're aware that partners and children aren't in the room. And we look for every opportunity that there is to make sure that our counsellors are maintaining their vigilance around looking for signs. But we also know that human beings are imperfect creatures, and our counsellors, as great as they are, are no different. And occasionally there may be a sign that could be missed, or maybe even signs that aren't presented. Let's face it, domestic violence perpetrators are often very good at hiding their behaviour. And some of them have been hiding their behaviour for years, so it would be no surprise that that might be hidden in the counselling sessions. We do as much as is possible for our organisation to attend to the risk to current victims or potential victims of domestic violence. We've established our own partner contact service so that we're regularly contacting the partners of people who are coming into our counselling service to see if they want support, either for counselling or for our violence prevention programs, to make sure that they've got a line of communication where they can be given some general information about how that person is participating in our programs, but also where there's an opportunity to let us know if the risk of violence is increasing or their experience of violence is increasing. It's absolutely vital to have a safety net. And I know that every single one of our counsellors, whether they're working in the domestic violence programs or just in our counselling service, not just constantly alert to the risk, but are also really concerned about it. And they worry about that, like most human beings would, that their own work might not be picking up signs that people are at risk and need protection.